Hi, welcome to another video. I am Dr. Vishal. Now today I want to answer a very important question for you, and that question is how to become a doctor in India. Now there is a very simple and short answer to this, which is that after your 12th standard you give the necessary exam and you find yourself in the medical college. Generally MBBS is the most sought after graduation, which is the allopathic graduation degree. After that is Ayurvedic, which is BAMS, Homeopathic, which is BHMS, and BDS, which is the dentistry equivalent of graduation degree. But the point that I want to get across is that career in medicine is very different from other careers. It is mainly because you will be spending at least 10 to 15 years in purely academic training in the process of becoming a doctor. And also, this training is not very flexible like other professions and other studies. So before you make the leap, I want to help you in taking an informed decision of why you should become a doctor in the first place. Now we decide to become doctors somewhere around 16 to 17 years of age. It is very confusing to begin with when you decide to become a doctor. On one hand, you have your relatives, parents and friends all encouraging you to become doctor. But on the other hand, when you open the news, you see that doctors are struggling with basic things like salaries, infrastructure and good working conditions and various legal issues, medical legal issues. And I'll tell you, both of these stories are true. So what should you do? Should you become a doctor or should you not become a doctor? Which brings me to various reasons for becoming a doctor. The first and foremost reason is that you are good in studies, and specifically you are good in biology. A lot of doctors will tell you that they became doctors because they were very poor in maths. However, I am not really convinced that it is the best reason for you to become a doctor. The other reason is that becoming a doctor is a sure shot ticket to security. That I partially agree with. That in India, with a population of 1.3 billion, there are very few professions which can guarantee you 2 square meals. And becoming a doctor is luckily one of those professions which can guarantee you 2 square meals. So if you come from a background where security is very highly appreciated and it is your need, then the career of medicine will provide you some security. There is another reason for somebody to become a doctor, and that is because it is cool to become a doctor, that it is a ticket to name and fame. However, this is a very superficial way of deciding your career path, and I will not encourage you to go down that route. If your inspiration for becoming a doctor is television shows or things that you have seen and heard from afar, then I will tell you that very soon you will be disappointed by the amount of hard work and dedication that goes into becoming a real doctor. Another reason is that becoming a doctor gives you respect. Now that also was true till a few decades back, but as things have progressed and become very transactional, the whole respect graph has also come down. Now you are only as respected as any other service provider. If you don't deliver results, people don't hold you in very high regards. On the other hand, there have been a lot of stories and news about malpractices which have made people doubtful of doctors' intentions, and this feeling has become generalized. So if you think that becoming a doctor is equal to getting respect all the time, then you will be disappointed very soon. So what is the strongest and the most helpful reason for you to become a doctor? And the answer to that is that you are fascinated by human body. So if you find yourself Googling things about human body, if you're fascinated by how the human body works, how the mind works, how the various organs work, why the blood flows, how the food is digested, why do diseases happen, what are the various mechanisms by which diseases happen, how does the body heal itself. If you are somebody who is curious about these things, then you have a very strong chance of surviving in medicine in the long run. Why do I say so? Because once you start into medicine, there will be a lot of instances where you might not get the branch of your choice. If your inspiration was neurosurgeon from Grey's Anatomy, there are very high chances that you might not end up becoming a neurosurgeon, and then you will be disappointed and become a half-baked doctor for the rest of your life. However, if you're somebody who is fascinated by human body in general, there are very high chances that you will be flexible with your branches and you will be more or less happy in whichever branch you come across and try to excel in it, and hence achieve respect, money, fame, and long lasting satisfaction. If you have been watching the video this far, then I would like to tell you that I have partnered with this startup called Unheard.in. Now, it is a Bangalore based company and they provide experiential learning. It is something that I had not even heard of when I started becoming doctor. I am so glad that students these days have access to experiential learning via this startup so that they can experience a career before making a commitment of getting into it. Now, this is something very important because it prevents from people becoming a half-hearted professional and not excelling in their jobs, eventually becoming frustrated and sad, depressed adults and people who are struggling with life. So at Unheard.in, I have a mentorship course where I can sit and I can tell you in depth over various sessions of what it means to become a doctor, what is the life of a doctor like firsthand, and we can have a leisurely discussion and exchange tips, notes and ideas, and I will help you decide if you really want to become a doctor. Do check out the video and sign up if you really want to. If you don't want to, then that is perfectly fine. On this channel, we will be talking about a lot of what goes in the minds of a doctor, what goes in the life of a doctor, but be sure to share the word with your friends and family and whoever would like to be interested in taking medicine as a career. So back to what I was discussing earlier, fascination with human body is very important when it comes to your survival in the career of medicine. There are a lot of other nuances and a lot of other nitty-gritties that will eventually help you become a satisfied, efficient doctor. There are a lot of things that the medical school does not teach you about, and there are a lot of things that you should know outside your medical curriculum or should actively go and participate within your medical college in order to gain the most out of your medical college experience and so many years that you have spent learning. So to cut it short, I would like to leave you with the thought, with the question that are you fascinated by medicine enough that you will spend years and years learning about it? Are you so fascinated that you would want to do that all your life even if nobody pays you money for it? If this is the level of fascination that you have, then probably medicine is the best career for you. Spread the word, help everyone, drop down comments, ask me questions, let me know what do you think, and I will see you in the next video.